Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have some brand new news about the upcoming Ultra Spacetime banner. Before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that button down below, and let's talk about it right now. Okay, so if you have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or the Super Trunks, this is the banner you've been waiting for. We've been looking for a couple more Hybrid Saiyan characters that can really fill out the full Hybrid Saiyan team, bring some quality Z abilities, have a full squad of 6, and this is exactly what we needed. I do have a couple issues with these characters from what we know so far. Obviously, there's more to learn. These are just basic previews, but I am not a huge fan of the color typing, and I'll explain why in just a second. So let's go through the two characters and how they work. The first one is Goten Kid. He's a melee type fighter. He is green color, and let's go ahead and read it. Thanks to his quirk skill Unlock Key, the shape of chain blows, his striking ability increases according to the number of Hybrid Saiyans allies he has. Add Trunks Kid to his team so they can make up for each other's weaknesses. So essentially, he is a melee fighter that does more melee damage with his green card if you have multiple Hybrid Saiyans on your team, which you should. If you're running these characters, you're going to have a team of probably 6 Hybrid Saiyans, and all 3 combatants are going to be Hybrid Saiyans. So he'll do more melee damage, and Trunks is the opposite. He is a ranged fighter who's going to do more range damage using his green card. So let's go ahead and read that. Trunks Kid is a range type fighter. Thanks to his quirk skill, Unlock Key, the shape of chain shots, his blast ability increases according to the number of Hybrid Saiyan allies he has. Add Goten Kid to his team so they can make up for each other's weaknesses. Now what this tells me is I'm willing to bet what we're going to see is this Trunks Kid is going to bring 2 strike cards, and this Goten Kid is going to bring 2 blast cards. So that way, in order to get the full power of both of them, you need to be running them together. That makes sense because we'll run both of these and then we can run the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. That's cool. The only issue is my color typing that I talked about. Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, is purple, which means he is weak against yellow. So one of your other 2 characters, it would be nice if they're red so you have type advantage over Gohan's weakness. If you run these 2 characters, you won't. One other thing to note here, it does say other new characters are also expected to join these 2. Look forward to this upcoming event. That doesn't guarantee that we're going to have another sparking beyond that. It is possible. I really hope that's the case because these are Buu Saga characters, or at least you can call them Majin Saga characters. There's a good chance we may get a Great Saiyaman, which I think would be awesome. That's another Hybrid Saiyan who we could possibly throw on the team. If he doesn't come out as sparking, I think there's still a reasonable chance we get him as an extreme unit. And as we've seen in my most recent showcase, as well as just some other talks, other people using them as well, we are starting to see some extreme units who, with proper synergy, are competitive at the highest level against sparking characters. So that's something we want to keep in mind. The other thing to keep in mind here, this is an Ultra Spacetime. Every single Ultra Spacetime we've gotten guaranteed sparking tickets, so even when this does come out, don't immediately spend at full price. Do your dailies, always do your dailies, but I would wait a couple days to see what kind of Ultra Spacetime guaranteed sparking tickets we're going to get for these units before you spend full price. Like I've said in every other video about upcoming banners, I will have a full review of the banner when it comes out, but just keep that in mind that no matter how good these units are, there's an extremely high probability that we're going to get guaranteed sparking, so don't spend on them right away. One last thing I want to make note of here is with the addition of Extreme Roshi to the game, Pan has seen a lot of value increase. A lot of people are starting to sleep on Pan because she was so bad for such a long period of time. She's becoming a very viable unit. So if you do have Pan, make sure that you start trying to throw her into your team so you just get used to her again, because she is becoming very powerful, and with the addition of these 2 characters, she could actually become extremely powerful in the very near future. So that's just something to keep in mind as a unit that we've sort of forgotten about and is starting to make their way back into the meta. And with that, that's really all I have for this banner preview and what we know so far. I will have more as we get information, and if you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.